Hey guys, so it is currently Saturday. I know I definitely said that I had something for y'all one of these days, but that shit got canceled. It got rescheduled for next week, so I have to hold on to that until next week. Right now it's like 5 in the morning. I'm about to drive my granddad somewhere for him to get dropped off. He's about to go to Atlanta. After that, I'm gonna put some fucking food in my stomach, stretch some, and then get ready for competition training. I haven't got the clearance with Coach Jackson yet, but if I can, I'm gonna try to get some shots of me getting some working in the gym. After I get done in the gym, I'm gonna come back and I got some planning to do because not only am I gonna have to implement this YouTube shit into my daily life, found out that I have been promoted at my job and there is some shit I have to take care of. So we're gonna come home and we're gonna do that, and then I also have some other things that I need to plan for that I will discuss with you guys later on in the video. So see y'all in the next frame.
I've been trying to lash out, trying to crash out. I ain't gonna be good till I fucking pass out. Hey, what's that nigga wood trying to put his ass down? Every trust I fucking made put me on a bad route. I'm a motherfucking goat.
Alright guys, I just got out of practice. Today was a little hectic. I feel like I did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am in pretty good shape. One thing I was working on today, my man is Tim. Y'all go follow Tim Green. I'm gonna put his Instagram right here. He does not get enough credit for how good he is and how much work he puts in the gym. He was teaching me hand control while boxing in striking range, and I was kind of working on like controlling the lead hand today. And I was getting some shots off. I'm not gonna lie, I went up against. I don't want to say I went up against, but I ran some rounds with some dudes I usually have trouble with. I like to challenge myself in the gym, so I went up against some dudes I had challenged with last time I was here. Shout out my guy Bill. Bill gave me some work today. Landed a pretty well-timed knee on him, so that was cool. And he's usually one of the dudes that give me a lot of trouble. So that felt good. But then, Senor Sam put me out of condition today. Kind of the reason why I can't laugh right now. Currently, I think I have some bruising on my rib. Hit me with a fire ass knee. I don't even know how he hit me with it. I just remember getting hit and then sitting I just remember getting hit and sitting down. So right now I'm kind of just like sitting outside the gym. Class just ended. Right now what I'm gonna go do is go home, take a shower, probably go out to the store. I just got a deposit for a tattoo, so I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get some fruit and maybe some more lamb, maybe, and then come home, make some juice, and then get to planning. So I'm gonna hit you guys up while I'm in the store. Alright guys, so I couldn't get any footage inside the supermarket because they said no cameras allowed for some reason. So I just did my shopping, left out, stopped by my dad's house. He gave me some lidocaine patches and some ibuprofen for my rib. I'm not sure if I told y'all already, but if I didn't, I did tell y'all already. It don't matter. But yeah, before I actually get home to like put my groceries and shit away and kind of like start the day, like I said I was going to earlier, I kind of wanted to just stop and reflect on a few things, mainly my rib and the mind state that I'm kind of in right now. And I think this is kind of a perfect time to kind of relay some information to some people that might need to hear this, because you'll never know when you'll be in full health. And of course, me going into a competition training and knowing I'm going to spar after being out of the gym for like months on end, I should of course have some type of expectation of getting hurt to some capacity, but I didn't think I was going to be this injured. Even last time I went and I injured my eye, I didn't think I was going to be at that hurt. You know, of course you get your bumps, your bruises, your scratches, you know, from fighting. Of course you're fighting, but this is kind of incapacitated me just a little bit. And I think when you get to points where life has become so far detached from your normal everyday routine because of an injury, you got to remember, one, you got to remain calm. Don't start freaking out and don't start bitching because shit's harder now. And two, this is an opportunity for you to roll with the punches, bro. Not everything gonna be sunshines and rainbows and shit all the time. Especially with me, like, I not only have to go to work still, I still have to create content, I still have to be on my P's and Q's, and I have a bruised rib. Breathing hurts right now. Laughing hurts right now. Like, sometimes just sitting still hurts sometimes. And I think the most important lesson that you should like look to implement is that in times of stress, you need to remain calm and stay on your P's and Q's. And not only that, you should also really be appreciative of the health that you have. Even like in my state of incapacity right now with my rib being bruised and shit, bro, I can still walk. My rib's not broken. I don't need no surgery. I can still breathe perfectly fine. Like, sure, moving around's a bitch, but I'm still cool, bro. And I think I don't know, it's kind of weird because I kind of have this cycle, this repetitive cycle. I call it the cycle of hell, right? Because from the stories that I've heard, to my understanding, hell is supposed to be you reliving your sins over and over again. You reliving your past mistakes, you reliving your sins over and over again, because there is a message or a lesson that you have to learn. If you've ever seen the movie As Above, So Below, where they went into like the catacombs and stuff like that in search for the treasure, that's kind of like what the story is reminding me of. And as a creative and as a fighter, I constantly find myself pushing my pain points, because I realize that through pain there is opportunity for growth. I can't grow and build without destroying first. Whether it's destroying my body, let's say going to the gym, you have to destroy muscle fibers in order to build muscle fibers. When it comes to my mental, I have to destroy my, I don't want to say destroy my mental, but I have to like put myself in a real stressful situation to build myself up mentally. And I'm constantly testing myself. I'm not sure if it's unhealthy or not. Like, I personally haven't seen any type of decline in my physical or mental health because of it. I've been, you know, really coming into shape as the type of human being that I want to be. And though I still have a lot of growing to do, I'm real content with what I got right now. I also saw this video last night while I was just scrolling on my phone. This old lady just saying, like, bro, like, sometimes you just gotta sit still and count the blessings you got, bro. Like, sure, I want to get rich, I want to, you know, have more wealth, more capital, my own house, I want to fix my car, I want a lot of things. But at the end of the day, regardless of whether I have those things or not, I'm real happy and content with the situation I got right now, because the situation that I have right now is really what's going to allow me to facilitate those wants and needs for myself. This might not be my ideal living circumstance right now, but me having this living circumstance is allowing me to put pennies in the piggy bank, is allowing me to lay the foundation for the type of life that I want to live when I'm 30, 25, 28, 40. The knowledge that I'm allowing myself to procure is only being accessible to me because I don't have to worry about where my next meal is going to come from. I don't have to worry about if I'm going to be homeless tomorrow. Like, I can just relax and focus. And I think for a long time I was real angry with my circumstances, because again, like, I was always told, well, you got to get to this money, you got to get to this money. And then my family telling me I'm supposed to be broke, and I'm like, I don't want that. But then I came to a realization one day, like, you got to start from the bottom. You got to lay that foundation first. And I feel like everything that's supposed to come to you, if you're fighting for it and you're really working for that shit, when the time is there, when the opportunity comes, you'll be ready to capitalize off of it. I feel like I've probably had many opportunities to, I guess, get rich or make really big money, but I wasn't ready for it. And to be completely honest with you, I don't even think I'm ready for it right now. I'm almost there though. I feel like I'm getting close right now. But if I would have gotten rich when I first started making music, I would have been fucked. I would have been 18. If I would have started making really big money off of this streaming shit when I first started, I would have been like 13, 14. Bro, I do not need to be that old with that money. I feel like by the time I'm really starting to see gains, I'm probably gonna be like maybe like mid to late 23 to like mid 24 age before I really start seeing money from this shit. And I think that's because I'm going to finally be ready to start seeing and handling the fruits of my labor properly. Because the one thing you don't want to do is get an opportunity and fuck it up because you're not ready to handle it. And or you don't want to beg for an opportunity just for you to fumble the ball, bro. Like, that's just not what I'm on right now. So me with this busted rib, I'm just telling myself I gotta take baby steps. I'm not able to do everything I want right now, but I'm still able to do something. And doing something is always going to be better than doing nothing, because an inch a day after 12 days is going to take you a foot. Not moving for 12 days is going to keep you in the same spot. That's really just it. Like, that's just a thought I had to get off my mind before I go in the house, because when I get up out of this car and I take these damn groceries in the house, I'm going to be pissed because my ribs hurt so bad. But on that note, once I get in the house and I put everything away, it's going to be time to do what the fuck I told y'all I was going to do earlier, which is start doing this market research on this multi-unit housing, so I can start getting myself ready to apply for this FHA loan and start house hacking. For those that don't know what house hacking is, house hacking in a nutshell is basically when you get an FHA loan to put minimal down on a multi-unit property so that you can live in one unit and then you can rent the other units out to cover your mortgage and any other expenses. So basically it cuts your living expenses down to zero in housing, at least, to the best of my knowledge. That's what I got from all the research that I've done so far. And that's kind of what I want to do to kind of segue myself into the real estate realm. Guys, when I talk about making money, and I'm not sure how many other YouTubers are talking about this with y'all, but our internet fame is only going to last but so long, unless you're really like one of those people that can segue into different mediums and do well in all of those, which will cumulatively kind of add fire to your brand, I guess. But me personally, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to like keep up Lil Geo all my life. I'm not gonna lie, Lil Geo is kind of like loud, rambunctious, energetic. I don't think I can, jump off of houses until I'm 65, So what I'm trying to do is take the branding and take the connections and take everything that I'm trying to build right now, take the money that I'm getting from that, and then invest it so that later on, when even if I just don't even want to feel like working no more, like not even, let's say I have potential to have a career that lasts forever. Let's say one day I'm like, bro, I kind of just want to stay in the house and eat watermelon and play the game all day, every day for the rest of my life. I could do that because I have investments that I made. I have generational wealth. This is not about getting rich for a second so I can flex on the girls I went to high school with, or flex on the guys I went to high school with. This is so that you can set up your life. Right now, I'm working on trying to make sure that my investment portfolio is squared away, because what a lot of young dudes are not really understanding is that they're going to be here after tomorrow. A lot of us are running around, and I'm guilty of this as well. Me personally, I did not think I was going to make it past 20. I didn't think I was going to make it to 21, and there's a lot of people on earth like that. But unless you take yourself out, or you're actively in the streets, or you're in war, or you're, going through some stuff that's going on in Palestine, like if you're not in that type of situation, you're probably going to make it. You should plan for that. Because when you get there, and you didn't plan to get there, it's going to be real fucking confusing. So,
With that being said, right now what I'm doing is kind of understanding what an FHA loan is, what's required, what am I gonna have to do to qualify for it, what am I gonna do once I get it. One thing that I kind of learned essentially is what people do is that they'll get the FHA loan, and then of course they'll have a tenant, they'll pay the mortgage on the house. After 5 years, a good chunk of the interest should be paid off, and the actual cost of what you paid, or the actual loan that you got, should be lower than your initial loan. Like, you should have a good chunk of it paid off. But in 5 years, the equity on your home, or the value of your home, should go up, so that after 5 years you could just sell the home, use the majority of that money to pay off the loan that you bought it for, and then you'll have a profit, and then you use that profit to, I guess, do it again, buy more property, or use it for whatever other investments that you're doing. But that's kind of my plan, especially because I want to do it as young as possible, because you need capital to start doing things. If I can get capital, I can do cool things for me, I can do cool things for you guys, I can do cool things for the children I plan to have, the women I plan to have, my family, all that stuff. And that's what I'm trying to facilitate right now. My camera is about to die, so I am going to be back in a different location again, because we still have about 7 hours of not daylight, but of day left. So see y'all in the next frame. I'm going to charge my camera up and be right back. Alright guys, so right now we are downtown. I'm not even 100% sure if this light is fucking bright enough or too bright. But right now I'm kind of just like, I don't know, I had to get the fuck out the house. I didn't really do shit too much all day. When I got back home, I like fell asleep, so I lost like a cool like hour just sitting on the couch, because my rib was just fucking with me too fucking much. And when I went upstairs and started like doing my research on like, you know, the whole FHA loan thing, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you, bro, I was cooked. You know why? I started doing Google searches for like, you know, FHA shit, and then I saw that the fights were on. Then I remember, oh shit, it's fucking Saturday. It's fucking Saturday. So I turned the fights on. It wasn't a UFC pay-per-view event, but it was a fight night. It was a pretty nice one. I didn't get to see all the matches, but yeah, that shit took up a good amount of my time. So there were a couple more things I kind of wanted to say on camera. I didn't want the vlog to be too short, because once again I didn't do shit all day. So right now I'm kind of looking for a place to like hunker up so I can talk to you guys. I'm near like I forgot what the fuck this building is called, but like I'm on Market Street right now. This is where I'm at. This is what I get for like not being home for like years at a time. But I'm heading straight for the center. I'm about to just chill in that fucking park for a second, set my tripod up, and just like talk to y'all niggas, because I got a couple more things that I want to talk to y'all niggas about. So yeah, I'll catch y'all niggas in the next frame once I actually find some place to sit, shit like that. Yo, wait, I had to come back and apologize, because I looked back at the footage and I realized how bright and greasy my face looked with the light on. I'm not using that shit anymore. Now I'll see you guys when I get to my little spot. Alright, y'all, so finally found me a little spot over in Dilworth. Not on cap, I'm really just sitting here trying to figure out like what I want to say, because it's a lot of different shit that I could talk about. But what I'm kind of trying to do, actually, if you want me to be completely honest with you, bro, what I'm really trying to figure out is like how I'm about to navigate this YouTube shit. Like, I go to school for multi-platform production, for those that don't know, and a lot of that shit is showbiz. Like, a lot of the news you see is showbiz, a lot of the TV shows you see is showbiz, a lot of the YouTube videos y'all see is showbiz. Like, a lot of that shit's scripted and shit. And I'm like, do niggas do that shit for vlogs too? Like, or is it just like because niggas been doing that shit for so long that niggas kind of just find a flow? Like,
Bro, I'm really stuck right here. I don't know what the fuck to talk to y'all niggas about. I ain't really doing nothing. I'm kind of just like sitting downtown for real. It's bright. Ain't shit going on too crazy. Niggas driving around. That's a fast ass fucking scooter, damn. But yeah, like I just came downtown because like I wanted to be around some noise. Right now it's just me and my grandma in the house, and I'm not gonna lie, the vibrations don't really be that high when I'm there with her by myself, to say the least. So I just like wanted to go the fuck outside. That is a sexy ass WRX. That's another reason I like coming down here. Like, bro, niggas be having some cool ass cars downtown. It was I think earlier on in the week, probably like a Wednesday or some shit, I was kind of just walking. I was about to go get an acai bowl from Playables and seen a fucking McLaren, and I was like, damn, I really forgot, like, it's really some rich ass niggas in Philly. I be forgetting that shit. And a bunch of niggas on spiders blasting music. I be forgetting that shit. But when I was coming down this joint, I was walking around kind of trying to find a spot and shit. One thing I wanted to talk about while I was like trying to, you know, find my spot and walk around and shit, it was like just the occurrence of distractions. And not distractions in the sense of like overall just any type of distraction, but specifically things trying to draw you in different spots where you're not seeing success from what you're trying to put your focus in, i.e. YouTube, music, clothing brand, business, any of that shit. Because one, it's not safe, so you're not gonna be seeing income, you're not gonna be getting any traction until niggas start fucking with you first. And that's just real discouraging, because like I was saying, that's just real discouraging when you put on all your time and effort into something that's not feeding you back, bro. Like, that shit hard as fuck when I can go to fucking KFC, work for them niggas, get paid $15 an hour to do nothing. Who the fuck is going to KFC? Nobody. Nobody's going in there. Them niggas be on the fuck. Bro, I was at the supermarket earlier and I bought me some wine or whatever, and the nigga that checked me out was on fucking FaceTime, bro. Like, sure, you settling for less, but that's guaranteed bread, and you get to just go to work and be on FaceTime with your friends. Like, here, I'm out here by myself as of right now. I'm vlogging, being vulnerable, niggas, taking all my time editing this shit. Like, I don't really know how I want to explain this shit, but all I'm gonna say is, young bull, bro, you gotta push through that shit. Like, you gotta realize that what you want is gonna be bigger than any of these fucking distractions gonna be, whether it's a job that's gonna get you some money because you're struggling right now, whether that's a girl that's offering you some comfort because she see you struggling, whether it's a hobby, whether it's some drugs, whether it's parties. Like, bro, put all that shit the fuck down. And I'm not even coming from a place of a dude that's like, oh, parties are lame, drugs are bad. Like, bro, I was into all that shit. Like, I'm not even coming at y'all from a standpoint of a nigga that don't know what y'all going through, or a nigga that has not been in y'all same shoes before, bro. Like, I'm not sure if it was this video or some other point, but I was so dead ass when I said I was not planning on making it to 21, bro. Like, I was skipping class, I was in the streets, I was partying, I was having sex with girls I did not care about, I was on drugs, bro. Like, I didn't care about shit. But here I was saying I wanted to be a rapper, I wanted to be a famous YouTuber, I wanted to be a streamer, but I wasn't putting no effort into that shit. And at the time, I was so immature that making those decisions was easy, because they was giving me that temporary and that immediate dopamine that I was looking for. And it took me finding somebody to tell me to sit the fuck down and chill out, for me to sit the fuck down and chill out and really realize that, bro, I gotta lock the fuck in. I spent so much time laughing at niggas for wasting their life away on the block, on the corner, not doing shit with their life. Not even realizing I was doing the same shit, just an active version of it. Like, I was wasting my life away, but I wasn't standing in one spot all day, but I was wasting a bunch of time every fucking day. And I had to realize, like, if I want to get on with this shit, bro, I gotta continue doing it. Like, the only thing that I have been doing consistently, and I won't even say consistently, but like, without stopping, is music. I've been doing just like consistently making music, making beats, engineering music for 5 years straight. Let's just say I just put all of my time and effort into making music for 5 more years, not focusing on shit else. Bro, I'ma blow the fuck up. I'm getting traction off of dabbling in and out of fucking music every once in a while on my campus, and not even in my city, in Baltimore, I'll say that. Just imagine if I locked the fuck in. That's what I'm trying to do with this shit right now too. Me personally, I feel like I'm one of them niggas that's talented in music, but I'm not meant to blow up and get real big and go viral and shit. And not because I have any self-doubt. It's just because of the type of music I make, bro. Like, right now the world is in a real ignorant ass place. Nobody wants to hear no type of truth from nobody. Nobody wants to hear real stories. And when I say nobody, I mean like the masses, like the niggas that make shit go viral, the fucking mindless scrollers on TikTok. Those niggas want to hear a bunch of ignorant shit. They want to hear a lot of immediate, what the fuck am I trying to say? Basically, they want to hear shit that's gonna give them instant gratification, or shit that talks about instant gratification, sex, money, drugs. I don't want to talk about that too often. Like, sure, I'll dabble in it every once in a while for fun or whatever, but that's not the type of artist I am, bro. Like, I talk about real world experiences, and that shit takes living. That shit takes living to come up with songs, bro. Like, when if y'all go to my discography on SoundCloud, that's where you'll find my first album. I think that shit had like 13 songs on it. I was just popping songs out. But if you realize that shit, most of them songs was fucking garbage. It was fucking trash. And it wasn't even just because I just started, because there's a couple songs on there and I'm like, oh, them songs just actually kind of hit. Because I took my time writing them bitches. And then you go to I think it was the first EP I dropped, which was Black. And it's only like 6 songs on that bitch. And you realize the quality of that music is a lot better than that album that I had with 13 songs. And not only did I take a way more time making that bitch, a lot of those songs have more to do with how I was feeling at the time. And that might just be me personally, but I feel like I gotta share this with niggas that's trying to get into something and really lock in on some shit, cause bro, the opportunities are fucking out here. They're fucking out here. You don't need somebody to hand some shit to you. If you have a fucking phone, I don't give a fuck if it's one of those free Motorola, them free government phones, bro. If you have a phone with a fucking camera on it and some internet, you can get to some fucking money. If you have a phone, you have a computer, if you have access to internet, even if you don't have that shit, if you gotta go to the fucking library to get access to internet every fucking day, bro, you have a fucking opportunity that you can fucking create for yourself. There's no reason for you to be sitting on your ass doing nothing. Even if you're the type of nigga to sit in the crib and play video games all day, why are you not streaming? I know for a fact you're not playing video games 100% of the fucking day. I know for a fact if you're on a losing streak, you're gonna get pissed the fuck off, you're gonna get off the game. That time when you off the game, while you eating, while you doing whatever the fuck else you gotta do with your day, you could be taking clips and editing them shits. You don't even gotta make full YouTube videos, bro. You could really just make clips off your gameplay of your highlights. Make a fucking Instagram, make a fucking TikTok, make a fucking YouTube page of just your highlights on fucking me. I'd do that shit for Warzone if I had the time. I swear to God. You play Valorant, any shooter game, hell, you can even stream, bro. Stream fucking playing what's that called? Fucking Animal Crossing. And that's a real like idle ass game. That's a real Sims. You're not even really doing too much. You just playing God. Chill the fuck out with niggas on stream. Like, there's plenty of niggas just sitting at home looking for somebody to fucking make a connection with. And you can be the person that make that connection. us as content creators, us as brand owners, us as musicians, bro, we are the ones we are the roots of communities, bro. We are the seed to these fucking communities. We the ones that bring niggas together. Like, we got a story to tell, and we have stories that fucking resonate with a bunch of fucking people. Hella shit that, bro, everybody that sees this fucking video, I swear to God, you have a story that somebody fucking resonates with, and somebody else fucking resonates with, and somebody else fucking resonates with. Those three people don't know each other, but they all know you. And what you can do is facilitate a little group where all those people that share the same experiences can share a space together, so niggas don't fucking feel alone no more, bro. And that's the beauty of this fucking job. Like, fuck the money, bro. You're not even gonna see that shit for a grip. Build a fucking community around your shit, bro. Find like-minded individuals, because right now, and at the very least, if you're in America, society is pushing for individualism. It's pushing to make you feel like you need to be by yourself. Right now, I'm gonna speak on the black community because I can say that shit with my chest and be confident in it. I don't know how other communities are being affected, but right now, with how black men are being pitted against each other, black women are being pitted against each other, black men and women are being pitted against each other, older black people and younger black people are being pitted against each other. Like, what the fuck are we being separated for? Especially in this country that's literally engineered to disenfranchise us when we are by ourselves. It don't make no fucking sense. Also, as a human being, you are a fucking social creature. I don't give a fuck how annoying you find human beings. If I shove you in a town or on an island with 0 human beings for the rest of your life, you're gonna go fucking crazy. It's not gonna be fun. The reason you feel like you don't like being around people is because you're not around people who are like you. You are around people with opposing beliefs. You are around people with opposing values. You are around people who you have no familiarities with. Like, bro, I swear to God, you find a community of like-minded individuals. I don't give a fuck what stage of life you in. You can be young, old, rich, poor. If you by yourself, bro, you gonna be an unhappy ass motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what your circumstances are. You're gonna be unhappy as shit. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I understand I don't got the best camera quality. I don't have the best lifestyle. I don't have the best car. I don't have the best dressing style. I don't have the best equipment. Hell, I can't even speak English the best, but there are niggas out there like me that I'm trying to find, bro. And that's really it. But other than that, bro, I really ain't got shit else to talk about on that tip. My fault. I kind of strung along on that shit. I got a little emotional because that shit really bothered me, bro. Like, I see too many niggas out here wasting their fucking life because they feel like they don't got no fucking potential. And a part of the reason that it makes me so upset is because, to an extent, I can't even get mad at them, because the only reason why I feel like I can be the way I can be is because I was brought up around people that reinforced my ideas. Even though it wasn't so much reinforced in my household, when I was in martial arts, niggas told me you can do it. Niggas said they believe in me. When I was going for those fucking tests, testing for brown belt, testing for green belt, testing for yellow belt, and I couldn't break that fucking board. Niggas was telling me, keep going, you can do that shit. And niggas kept telling me to do that shit until I broke the fucking board. And then you got other niggas out here, they got their own fucking parents telling them to quit. Got their own peoples telling them to stop doing what the fuck they dreaming of doing. All they need is one person to tell them, go. Go. That's it. One person. And they don't have that shit. And that shit saddens me so fucking much. And that's another reason why I do what I do. Not just the music, not just the content. I also, bro, I teach kids too. I mentor kids. Like, I'm real big on being a positive influence, a positive adult male influence in kids' lives, because there are not enough of us around. There are not enough positive influences around, let alone positive male influences. So right now, I'm just trying to do my fucking part. Well, with that being fucking said, y'all, bro, I'm about to end this fucking vlog. It really ain't shit going on right here. I feel like I done yapped to y'all enough. Hopefully, y'all took some positive shit from this video. If y'all haven't already, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at LilG30, LilG.30. Both on Instagram and TikTok. If you like the content, subscribe to my YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. And if you feel like you got some knowledge to share with some folks that might be needing to hear something, bro, put that shit in the comment section. I want to see words of affirmation in the comment section for young men and women who need that shit. And non-binary folk, my fault. For young people. And for people in general that need that shit. Yeah, that means it's time for me to go. Motherfucking sprinklers turned on. But yeah, I'm about to end the vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed this shit. I'm gonna be back next Wednesday for another video. Tune in. I got some shit dropping for y'all soon. I have a music video dropping for y'all soon. I have a songwriting tutorial dropping for y'all soon. And I got a couple gaming clips dropping for y'all soon. So I'll see y'all niggas next Wednesday. Peace the fuck out.
You can see me trying to do this side door. I've been hard at work, I'm in this side more. It be feeling best, like I'm a cyborg. I've been getting better, if I know fight form. This is not my lesson, I got like 5 forms. Taking every shot because I might score. Yeah, my niggas getting like a pile up. Had to get away and get my side up. Bitch, I got 2 turned up.